I have a lot more I want to live, undead for, what would that, what would
Unlife.
that, unlife
Unlife?
for? What would that term be? Experience, yes. There's so much more I want to experience in life. Mars, you know what you need?
What?
You need a cup of tea. Earl Grey, hot.
Oh, let's go to the kitchen and away from the open spaces.
Yeah! Maybe the kitchen has windows.
All right.
Windows
down
are
to
the
the-
void.
I'll go down to the galleys. Look, is the galley like an open space?
Yes. It's a large open room with 3 long tables and a small kitchen with a counter.
I don't mean to scare you, Mars, but this seems to be an open space as well.
Yes, but I'm not going to fall off of the edge in here.
True. Are there any windows?
There are a few windows.
Any other customers around? Or, not customers, but patrons?
You see
passengers?
You see an elven woman sitting there reading a book. You see the small child earlier with an older woman eating a meal. And then you see a Firbolg sitting just kind of eating and playing with some soup.
What's a
Wow.
Firbolg?
Firbolgs. They're like giants that are from the Feywild. They're like cow people.
Oh.
Yeah, they're very sweet. They have blue skin. I will pull out my harp, and I will begin strumming. I will be like,
Now I'm free.
free
Free
fall.
Are you sure that's not gonna like trigger Mars more?
No.
That's literally why I suggested it.
I don't know. I'll just begin playing, just strumming some beautiful chords, not really singing anything, just walking through the galley. I'll walk up to the elven woman and I'll sit next to her and just, begin kicking my legs as if I'm waiting for someone.
She kind of closes her book, adjusts her glasses, stands up, and finds a different place to sit.
If Octavian gets up to try and leave, I just gently push him back into his seat and then I sit down.
So what are you eating, Mars?
Not sure. What's the menu look like?
I hope they have something for my mouse. I'm gonna pull my head off and
I pop that back on.
I gotta get him out. How am I gonna get him out? He only can come out through the hole in the bottom of my skull. He's gonna get hungry.
We'll just cover your face and we'll stick some cheese through your eye hole.
Okay. Do they have cheese? I hope they have like craft singles that I can roll up into a little tube and shove through my eye.
God.
Maybe some crackers.
No one seems to be paying you any mind, but you do see that you have to go up to the counter to get food.
Okay. You stay here. Leave your limbs and everything attached.
Fine.
Don't take your mask off. And food for me
fine.
and Gus Gus.
Fine. I'll just start kicking my legs like a disheveled child.
Just play your harp. Earn some
Fine.
cash.
I'll play some savory licks.
I go up to the counter.
Bum, 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 bum.
All right. You see a skinny-looking half-elf gentleman just preparing some food, and he kind of looks up and says, "What can I get you?"
Never trust a skinny chef. What's on the menu today?
He goes, "We got some chowder, some
Ugh.
bread,
Ugh.
and some fish."
Ew. Where'd they get the fish from? We're in the sky!
Any cheeses or crackers or anything?
We got some crackers and cheese, if that's all you want.
No, it's just for my friend. He's got a pet mouse.
And he reaches in, he grabs a handful of crackers, puts them on a plate, takes a block of cheese and cuts it up a little bit, and puts it on the plate and hands it to you.
All right, and I think I'll take some of that chowder.
He takes a ladle, scoops it out of the big pot, puts it in a bowl, puts a spoon, and hands it to you.
All right, thank you, sir.
He nods and goes back to cooking.
Okay, head back.
When you sit back down, I'm like, do you have it? Do you have the cheese and crackers?
I gently place it in front of Octavian.
Excellent. I will pick up the. I will be going, and I will lean my head back and begin as if the way one applies eye drops to the eye. I will begin dropping the cheese and crackers through my eye holes in my mask.
Are you
Yeah?
trying to avoid people seeing this, or are you
Oh
just
no,
doing
not
blatantly?
at all.
All right, you watch as the little kid is just wide-eyed staring at you from across the room.
I'll look at him with a piece of cheese hanging out my eye and be like, "What? Never seen a man eat cheese through his eye before?"
He
You
kind
know,
of
it could've
recoils.
You know, it could have been easier just to stick it up your nose, right?
I don't have a nose hole in my mask.
Why are you traumatizing a child?
I'm not traumatizing him. He's perfectly fine.
He
Aren't you
is-
okay, child? Are you okay?
He is grabbing onto his grandmother and cowering.
You need to get a hold of
Okay,
your.
and
You need
we're
to get a
going
hold of your. You need to get a hold of your child, man. He
and
keeps
we're
looking at
going to go
people.
eat in our room.
I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I still have the piece of cheese hanging out of my eye. I'm crazy.
I've picked up the food and I've wrapped my arm around Octavian and we're just leaving.
About how long until we get to the place we're going to?
Weeks.
Weeks? Is
Oh,
it weeks?
You can ask.
It's a voyage.
I'm gonna ask the captain. I'm gonna go find the captain and ask him.
He kind of says, "Well, we'll make periodic stops, but it should only take us about a week to get where we're going."
Oh,
Okay.
and
Oh,
we're also not
God.
going. We're also not going straight to the city. Remember, no airship goes to that city. We have to go. We have to get off and then make the trek on land another way.
Yes.
Oh,
So,
God.
to simplify things, the ship is headed to a city called Eden,
Uh-huh.
and then from Eden you'd have to go on the ground, whether in a caravan or a cart, or just walking to Oslo.
Got it.
Awesome.
Okay.
Hmm.
Can I ask the captain a few questions about Eden?
He goes, "Ask away. I know a little bit about it."
All right. I'm a scholar, and I need to check in with the museum there to make certain that everything's fine and no relics have been stolen recently. Do you know anything about that museum? If they have a museum there?
He goes, "They do have a museum. I'm not too familiar with it. I believe it's called the Odessa.
The Odessa. Okay.
It's a grouping of wizards who have founded a museum, and they call it the Odessa."
Okay. And at the Odessa, do you have an introductory letter or someone there I could talk to?
He goes, "Well, it should be simple enough to just get a meeting with any one of the antiquity experts, but I could write a letter of recommendation, I suppose."
And do you happen to need anyone to go there for you by any chance?
He goes, "We are making a delivery, but I would rather trust that to my men in the business."
I mean, I can give you that guy and hold him as I deliver it for you. As I point to Octavian.
What?
I'm pointing to Octavian as they're walking away to the captain to tell him that he can hold on to you so I can do the delivery to the museum.
You can't give me away as a slave.
Not a slave, just insurance.
Collateral.
Collateral.
No.
Octavian, make a perception check to see if you hear this.
Oh, yes. Perception check.
Can I also
19,
do
19.
Make a perception.
Can I also
You can
do
make a
that?
perception as well. And then Dante, if you're trying to keep it hush hush, make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
I got an 18.
An 18 and a 19. Okay.
It would be a stealth check.
I got Is it stealth check?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It would be a stealth check. Yes, I said sleight of hand by mistake.
7.
7.
Almost.
You're trying to be
Very
quiet.
windy.
I'm not
When-
trying to be quiet at all.
You point to Octavian. Octavian, you hear pretty much the entire conversation.
I am not a prize to be won. nor a gift to be given.
You are very much not using my friend as collateral.
Both of you can be used as collateral for the moment. You guys will be safe. You can handle yourselves.
I will.
Excuse me.
I am without words. Captain,
One.
I thought you were the captain.
I am not the
Ha,
captain.
ha,
Only
ha.
a fool would believe that.
Mhm.
you see Alphonse kind of like off in the corner, just go, "Aw."
Look what you did. You hurt Alphonse's feelings.
Well, I didn't hurt Alphonse's feelings. Alphonse, what's wrong? I'm gonna run over to Alphonse. I'm gonna run over to Alphonse. Be like, "What's wrong? Did I hurt your feelings?"
Who?
She was the one that showed us to the quarters earlier, and Octavian told her he was called Captain Silver.
Alphonse, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Alphonse just goes, "No,
Just-
it's all right. I'm not the brightest."
I'm just gonna.
You're very
gonna-
bright.
I'm gonna. Octavian, let's go take the cheese to our room so you can feed your mouse.
Oh, would Alphonse like to accompany us? I can play her some nice music, make her feel
No.
She's got work to do.
better. I feel
She
bad.
can't come anyway because remember.
The mouse?
Yeah, how you have to feed him that special way, and we're not supposed to show people.
Yeah, I stuck it through my eye.
you see Alphonse kind of like raise an eyebrow and say, "You stick your food through your eye?"
He's
Yeah.
tired.
To feed my mouse.
No, stop. He's very tired. He's doesn't know what he's saying.
The mouse is a metaphor, and so is the food. It's my medicine, you see. We tell people I have to go feed the mouse by feeding him, but it's in fact I have to go take my medication. Come now, Mars.
We're leaving.
My,
Bye.
my pachyderm friend. I must go take my medicine.
All right, back to the captain. Do you mind if I join your men to do that delivery?
He goes,
That way
"Well,"
they can show me the way.
he goes, "That's fine. That's acceptable."
Cool. And
All right.
guys, are we taking this ship to another location, or are we transferring from Eden to a different one?
No, we're going to Edda, and then we're going on foot to to
Oslo.
Foxburg.
Okay, got it. Are we gonna go immediately off the ship, or are we gonna spend a day in Eden and
I
sightsee?
think we should go immediately, being that we have to catch up with Arthur Sin.
Yeah.
How do we know Arthur isn't spying on us right now with some sort of scrying spell? I start swatting at the air. How do we know he's not looking at us at this very moment?
Wouldn't we be able to tell?
No, not if he was using a magic spell.
Do you just want to be shrouded in darkness
Well, no,
in your room? I can
No.
shroud you in darkness and if that makes you feel better.
we could always just leave the room. Though.
But then if it's following you, what would it
But he
matter?
can still hear us
No,
and see us. Yes.
I can cast is this shroud of darkness? Hold on. What's supposed? Let's see, darkness. Oh, it wouldn't last that long. Never mind.
Yes. I think we need to get we need to find Arthur Sin as quick as possible. He poses a threat to us and everyone else.
And we need to catch out who his boss is.
Mars! Remember the original reason why we came to the Flying City to begin with? We were looking for information against the person who made me the way I am today. What if that person is also working for the person that Arthur Sin is working for? What if it's all like a big conspiracy of wizards and shit?
I mean, I kind of thought the same thing for a little while. Not that all wizards know each other. They tend to go to school together.
Well,
So I'll tell you guys now that I'm the Odessa is a wizard's conclave basically of history.
oh,
If you guys wanted to pass by there, they might have some information on
we
Arthur.
could pass by there.